Alrighty, here we go. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Dark. This and last night's edition of Dark Elevation have something in common. They were done in under an hour. Even if you pay for their whole hour, if you're like me, and I know I am, and you can't even last 5 goddamn minutes, you can cry for the rest of the hour and cry on the way home. This intro has gotten really goddamn weird. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but in all seriousness, while not everything was perfect on last night's Dark Elevation, and while not everything was perfect on this episode, this is the type of format they should be going with, featuring a select amount of people, having a couple angles that could tie into Dynamite and Rampage, and just, not exhaust the audience at home and in the arena. So anyway, recaps of CM Punk's debut, which was monumental, and I really hope they keep the momentum up. All Out's going to be pretty goddamn interesting. So Excalibur and Taz are on commentary. Ricky Starks also joins for a few of the matches. We have Thunder Rosa, I wonder if you can guess who I was rooting for, against Heather Reckless. And major pop for Thunder Rosa. Fucking love Thunder Rosa. One of my favorite wrestlers in the world. Has been for the last few years. Showcase for her. Well, Reckless was pretty much destroyed here. She got in a few shots, but did fall to the Peruvian necktie choke, whatever it's actually called. I apologize if I got that wrong, for the victory. And then there's a Casino Women's Battle Royal at All Out on the buy-in. Okay, I wonder who it's going to be. Maybe Ruby Soho. Whisper to a scream. Maybe Mercedes Martinez, if her, no-compete clause is only 30 days. Anyway, by the way, we're going to get the Factory, Camarato and Solo against the Gun Club with Paul White in the corner. Good. That's a way to hook people for Dynamite, as in to change the channel. So we get the Varsity Blondes, Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison with J-U-L-A-A Hart versus Braden Lee and Ren Jones. So, gotta say this much, though. While not a bad match, it was certainly just there. The enhancement guys actually did some good stuff, but this is clearly to showcase Griff, who has showed potential. Air Pillman, Griff covers 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. So then Captain Sean Dean took on Will Hobbs and Hook in the corner. And man, Dean got in a few shots and then got destroyed by Hobbs. There was a spine buster and then a side slam 1, 2, 3. And then Starks cut the promo. And Hobbs is beating him up while Hook has him in the corner. And yeah, that's just, I don't understand what Hook is. The hair is confusing me and frightening me because, I'm an expert on hair. But he just looks awkward. Hobbs, though, has potential. I love Starks' promos. And I love his work, too. So we get Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. D. With Rebel and Jamie Hayter. I want Jamie Hayter to hurl me into the sky. And they're being interviewed by Shivani. Shivani is having a blast here, and you can tell that him and Britt get along. This is good stuff. Jamie will be facing Red Velvet, and Britt talks about, monumental moments before Rampage, even though they were trying to chant CM Punk. That was pretty good. And how Velvet only became her enemy when, she decided to come at her. And it was in Britsburg and Britago. Britago just sounds like a bad variation of Travago. So, Jamie then says she'll poot Red Velvet or boot her. I'm not really sure. Jamie is fucking beautiful. Gotta say that much. And then Red Velvet instantly hits the ring. It's like she was waiting for her cue. Tries to brawl with Jamie, but gets attacked. Then Chris Statland's like, ha ha ha, no, boop, you're not gonna, do all this stuff. I'm going to challenge Britt Baker later. Obviously she is. That's gotta be the match for All Out. Has the All Out match, All Out card been fully announced? Seems like Bleacher Report's going with a little bit of weird stuff as far as how they're going to be streaming it, so maybe people will have to buy it on traditional pay-per-view. Holy shit, that's going to be a lot of money. I'll pay for it, though, because you know what? I'm going to continue to support the talents I care about. So, Alan 5 Angels took on Dante Martin. It wasn't as good as Bowens versus Martin, but it was still pretty damn good. Dante really does have a bright future. 5 is pretty good. I'm not saying he's great, but he does have some talent. And Moonsault outside by 5. Back body drop. We get a Koji clutch at one point, and then a straight jacket DVD for the finish from Dante Martin 1, 2, 3. And then the Lucha Bros with Alex and Pac took on Camarato and Solo with QT. Crowd loved the Lucha Bros. They booed when Alex didn't catch the glove the first time, but he caught it the second time. It was just a mess. Camarato has potential. Solo was there to take the pin, and he did. He took the pin after getting hit with a package pile driver. Even though he was down, the referee waited until Phoenix did his flippy-doo-dah shit and dived on Camarato and got the victory right there. Silver and 10 of the Dark Order took on Cal Hero, and Isaiah Moore. I need a hero or a hero sandwich. Silver got a pop, and it was quick, and we got, a rack bomb, 1, 2, 3. All right, it was fine. Matt and TH2 with the Blade and the Bunny, at least there was some visual treat out there, versus Wheeler Yuta, Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy with Chris Statlander. Hey, we're getting to see Chris Statlander twice on the same show. I'm for this. The usual from Cassidy in the comedy, Matt should not be in the goddamn ring anymore. It was a melee. It was messy. The referee was just made ineffective. We get a double suplex spot. We get a trap pin with hands in the pockets. One hand in his pocket. Actually, both hands in his pockets for the victory. It's really about it right there. It's not that it was bad. I just don't care about this feud. Orange Cassidy versus Matt Hardy does not interest me. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rickland. I'll see you soon.